Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and also good night to whoever you are, wherever you are, and also whenever you're watching this. We're going to go through Bloodborne today. We got the Upper Cathedral Ward, and we're going to fight the Celestial Emissary at the end. First things first, though, we do have a few NPC communications that we got to have. So let's see what is new around the Cathedral Ward. Hello, beggar.
Kind hunter. The old girl you sent over, she's dead. Killed, stone dead. Why? Must have been a beast, right? Or do you think someone out there could have... I just don't... Oh... Well... I do know. It's my fault. Oh my... Was it a beast? Or could someone from outside have come in and... I just...
What? You telling me someone's dead? Ariana's right there. Wait just a wee bit, my sweet pea. Oh no. Old lady Whitecap. What happened? Oh, she was on her way back with the sedatives. I should have never sent her. I'm sorry, Whitecap. Let's see if they have any information. What about you, bigot? Nothing new? Really? We lost a compadre. How about you, Adela? Yeah, you're still a psychopath. Alright. You two suck. Alright, let's head up to the Cathedral Ward. I'm sorry. Let's head up to the Upper Cathedral Ward. We're gonna zoom past everyone, go up these steps. Forget the person who's trying to shoot at us. We're gonna swing a right. And we're gonna outflank everybody. Get to the ladder before they can get to us. Look at that ogre coming. Not on my watch, slowpoke. Now, if we come back over here to the right, we can reread that note. Gives us a little bit more perspective. The sky and the cosmos are one. The choir. So obviously the sky looks a lot different, and more importantly, we saw the one reborn come out of the moon a few episodes ago. So the cosmic enemies that we're fighting and the sky are one. And also, from what we know of reality, the sky is actually just the cosmos. We are looking out at the outside of the atmosphere to space. Cosmos and the sky are one. The choir's onto something. Up Cathedral Ward, let's go. Now, this is a pretty short area. Look at this freaky looking thing. Are you an enemy? Well, you're not attacking, so I guess I'll leave you be. Friend of a friend. And up these steps, we got some blue elixir. Now, these fellas are not as pushover as the Cathedral Ward fellas. They're a little bit tougher. I can't tell if these things look like they're maybe babies. Oh, now you're gonna come attack me. I mean, look at it. It looks like it's very rudimentary, but, you know, similar to ROM. Of course, they're a bit more aggressive. They're going through and trying to bite me without me attacking them, whereas ROM waited for me to attack first. She was far more dormant. But it feels very similar how they move. Also, of course, how they look, right? It doesn't make them seem old with how they look. Now, if you have the rifle spear and you have 9 blood tinge, you can use that. We're going to go up against the brain suckers, and they're very prone to thrust damage. I don't have it yet, so I'm just going to use the Kirk. Now that we know y'all are dangerous, I'm not letting any of you survive. You have 1 kin left. They will progress your bloodline. We got the Great Lake rune over here, which I do think is kind of odd because there's no lake nearby. The other lake runes that we've gotten have been next to lakes. Even that last one was next to kind of a rotted poison lake. But a lake nonetheless, I would say. Now again, if you do want to know more about the lore, you know, like the choir and everything like that, the cosmos being in the sky, I do drop the J. Britton Pale Blood Hunt audiobook video. Highly recommend you watch it. It is so good. If you're interested in the lore of this game, that's going to be your best watch. It's going to explain it. Now, at this point, we're going to want to switch to our Kirk hammer or rifle spear if you have that. Whatever you have that's thrust, really. Because we're going to go up against a bunch of brain suckers. I think it's 5 or 6 in this area that you have to fight. We're going to only fight brain suckers and wolves pretty much from here on out. So spam them with as many thrust attacks as you can. And we got the choir set. Now the choir set looks very similar to the executioner's garb and the church set, but their arms are a bit more tied up. Now we're going to come down here and get a madman's knowledge. And outside that window that's just in front of us, a wolf will jump once we pick it up and start walking away. But first, to our left, we got a brain sucker. Just on the other side of the door. Can't get the door quite yet, so we'll have to come back. Can we hit him through the wall? Darn it, I wish. Now the wolves are beasts, so they are prone to serrated damage. This next room is going to be mostly wolves, and then you'll have brain suckers on the outside areas, so we can pull out the serrated weapon. There's a door across the way. Can't get to this quite yet. We'll get it shortly. Don't worry. We're going to stay up here on these steps and just kind of try to funnel them in here. It's much, much easier if you use the environment to your advantage. Not like that. Don't let them grab it. Alright, let's go back to funneling them. And now look at that. It's just one at a time, basically. I was trying to see if I can hit both of them being locked onto the further one, but that's okay. Now we got a brain sucker on our right that's close to us. Whoa! Forgot about that wolf. Alright, luckily that brain sucker didn't come at me. Alright, come charge me. Alright, we're just gonna do that, huh? We're locked in a stalemate? Alright. That's so funny. He just keeps going. Oh, there we go. That is so funny that he just kept going like that. That's awesome. Let's go on and put on the hunter's torch. Just make it a little bit brighter. Not going to be using our gun at all, so... We already got the brain sucker in this area. But we got the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. Now, if we come to our left, there's going to be another brain sucker in this hallway. That thing is going to try to trick you and go in there. Oh, let's go. It came back. Let's go. Now, the brain sucker is going to be just on the right side of this door. See? Right there. So we're going to see if we can get him. We're going to be just on the outside. And we're going to hide. Poke our head around and attack. Hide. Poke our head around and attack. Just like that. Bang. Easy peasy. Thank God that lizard came back to us instead of going in there. That was huge. Now let's come back down here and we're going to get the ritual blood. The door is locked. Not to worry, though. We shall unlock it shortly. Alright, let's go climb up that ladder. And if we turn around, there's a hallway with a brain sucker and a bunch of items. Most of them are just Madman's knowledge. But we got a blue elixir here. On guard. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the Madman's knowledge. There's the blindfold cap, which is the top of the choir outfit. And a pearl slug. And then this is the other doorway on the top of the stairs. So if you die, you can just, in theory, run straight across and down this tunnel. Now in this room, there are 2 brain suckers. This is the one with the brain sucker on the other side of the door. We're going to sneak up on this one and backstab him. And the other one should see you at this point, so he'll come up here, yep. And now we can just take him out one-on-one using our thrust. And he'll give you the orphanage key, and that's what we're going to use to go downstairs. First, we're going to open this door, though. It's a big shortcut. This is where, again, that wolf jumped out the window, and I tried to hit that brain sucker through the door. If we open this door, what is this? Looks like a member of a church, because they have the, I don't know, shawl drapery that's hanging down on the back of them. That's very similar to the white church garb. Talk. And we got make contact. Alright, let's head back downstairs now. And we use the orphanage key to open this door. Gonna grab the frenzied cold blood and open the main shortcut. So now we don't even have to go through that building at all. If we happen to die, or if you go back to the hunter's dream at this point to level up, the lantern is just down those steps. You can run straight up here and come back up these steps without going through that building. Now, oh, not gonna lie, forgot about that guy. Now we are at the boss. This boss isn't necessarily difficult, but again, like all bosses, it's easy to get caught by. So there's a bunch of those kin blue guys, and you have to basically figure out which one is the actual boss. They all look the same, but only one of them has the boss health bar. The others just have a normal health bar. So you just have to kind of go through and attack them until you find out which one is which, and then start attacking the main one. There you go, see? So now you can see their health bar. So we're looking for the one that doesn't have the health bar when okay. Oh, that's very unlucky. No problem, we can run it back quickly. Take that one out. Alright, so like I said, you can just run straight up now. Much, much quicker and easier. So yeah. You know, like I mentioned, not a very difficult boss, but... Not a very difficult boss, but, you know, every boss, it's so easy to get caught in this game. Every enemy, really. Alright, let's go for our blood echoes first. You can't kill them all. They are going to respawn, but makes it easier for just a little bit, I suppose. So you can hear them pitter-pattering this way again. Nelly. Alright, and we got the communion room. And that is the Upper Cathedral Ward and the Celestial Emissary. Very short, very small area, like I said. Get this lantern. However, if you break this window, there's another secret area. We'll go ahead and we'll look at it. We're not going to go all the way in because there is a boss very quickly. Very, very quickly. But we're going to take a quick peek. Come around here and grab All Beyond. Now, another thing to notice is that this is on top of the Grand Cathedral. So that's where we just fought Vicar Amelia earlier in the game. So now we're on the back side of the Grand Cathedral, behind it and under it. And there is another boss. Let's kill these guys really quick, just so we can peer at it. So there's another boss. That is Ebrietis. We're not going to fight them at this point. We're going to go back and level up, use our blood echoes. We'll come back to them a little bit later in the game, towards the end. But I just wanted to point it out because it's very, very easy to miss. But we're going to head back to the Hunter's Dream, and that is going to wrap up this episode. I appreciate you all for being here, man. We're coming up. We're about 75% of the way done. I imagine we have 3 or 4 more episodes left, depending on how long each of them are. These last couple have been super short just because they've been some pretty short areas. But yeah, I appreciate you for being here. I'll catch you in the next video.